Right, good morning and welcome to the grounds of, I think we're in Bordeaux. I think that was where it was. Lima Foxtrot, Bravo, Delta. Astra, thank you very much as well for popping in, mate. Appreciate the follow. Yeah, we're going to crack on with this leg going over to Barcelona. I think, is it Barcelona, El Prat or something? And once again, early start for us. We'll see how many legs we get done today. Hopefully, I'm hoping I'll probably get to Rome today, and we'll have a little look at the Colosseum, but we'll see. I think this flight is roughly, let's have a little look. I think it was 200 odd mile. Yeah, 245 nautical miles on this leg. So as I say, all the way down to the coast on the Mediterranean, Barcelona. And I think on this one stream, I think we'll try and get at least the second leg done to get us to Genoa, which is just on the coast here. Probably take a little bit of a break and then maybe an evening stream later on. As I say, I am planning to at least get to Rome today. That is the plan. So Lima, India, Romeo, Echo, and if we get there, we'll just have a little before we land as well. We'll have a little fly around and, as I say, see if we can take in the sights of, likes the Colosseum. But that's the plan today. We're currently on a completion of 3 legs. I'm trying to get leg 4, 5, and 6 done. So we'll see how we get on. Regards to the music as well, mate, that was just a random thing on Spotify. But it was nice that it had some reference to flying and stuff, you know. But yeah, that's the plan. That is the plan today. So we're getting the cockpit anyway. And yeah, thank you for anyone who has who's popped in, who's watching here live now. And just to remind everyone as well. So every single one of these sessions will be getting recorded. I'm not an expert on the aircraft. I'm not an expert in aviation in general. I'm just someone who likes to, just enjoy flying. But yeah, every leg is going to be live streamed. I know Twitch only keeps the VODs for so long. So if anyone does want to put themselves through the whole experience of watching hours upon hours of flying, the VODs are getting sent across to YouTube as well. But anyway, enough yattering on from me, eh? Right, so we'll make sure, first and foremost, I think it was auxiliary pumps off. They are, yep. Power levers, fuel levers are set to on, guards are closed. Power levers back in the idle position. Park and brake is set. Flap selector is up. Fuel pumps are off. Gear selector is down. All the masters are off. Piso heaters off. And the alternators are both on. Voters set to auto. All lights are off. And circuit breakers as well. All look good. But yeah, it is such a lovely aircraft, isn't it? Everything about it, mate. Modelling, textures, the sounds. And it really is lovely to fly as well. And albeit the fact that I'll be, conducting most of this on autopilot. Just to take in the views and stuff and just have a nice chill. That's what the idea of this is. Just literally just soar above the world. It's just absolutely incredible. Stunning. So yeah, anyway, that's that done. We've got the electric master on. G1000 powered and acknowledged. Control stick. 3. Correct. Trim. Trim to take off. I've already sorted the fuel out in that flight plan. We have got loaded in from SimBrief. I've not put it in the G1000 yet, but that will get done in a moment. The other thing as well. Get some of that right rudder in now. Right, gear fire warning test. flaps. Make sure we got full travel. Does anyone know how to do a test on the ice system? That's one thing I'm not too familiar with. As I say, the more I can learn about this aircraft, the better. But other than that, we're ready for a start. So we'll get these doors closed. I think I can click from here, can't I? Yep. Jubbly. Get the strobe on. Power levers again are back to idle. Propeller area front and back, both clear. We've got no one around other than this guy. Engine master can go on. Wait for the glow to go off. Okay, oil pressure should be outside the reds. Oil pressure is. Voltage. Is it system? Volt amps, yeah. And we'll do the opposite engine. Glow's gone off. Again, oil pressure's in the green. Lovely jubbly. Right, RPM, we'll check that it is plus or minus 30, around 710. It's on 700, so that's fine. Lights is required, so we'll get our position lights on as well. And we'll also get our... oh no, we're not going to do our taxi light yet because we're not moving. Fuel selectors can go to crossfeed. Pitot heat test, so on annunciation. Okay, lovely jubbly. Avionics master can go on. We'll just cheat for the altimeters. Alt transponder as well. I'm going to set that device. Transponder. Set it on. So I've also enabled engine damage on this after Mr. Tommy popped in yesterday, so engine damage is now enabled and also state saving, so I think it's imperative to definitely make sure to carry out these checklists. Standby. Horizon caged. There you go.
TOS system test. Okay.
Okay, now we'll get the... Get our flight planning. So I think when we get further down, when we get to our arrival, I'm probably not going to be... That's not even in yet anyway, so that's fine. Okay, we are going out on runway... runway 05. Yeah, we're going up to 9,000 feet. And on top of that as well, what was the... Let me just check the runway heading. definitely going out on 05, yeah. Yeah, 05. Oh, I'm up at the other end of the airport, aren't I? Ah, that's fine. You know, just check fuel selectors. Okay, well, I think I'm happy with that. So, taxi lights on. And we'll get going. Oh, gotta watch that fella. Oh, I'm going off my line there. No one coming in. Double cross. Those sounds are just incredible. Okay, we'll see, we've been given permission. We won't do a full length. Okay, ready to take off, so we do a max power for 10 seconds. And we're going. Still got to get that right rudder, haven't you? Back on the stick. On the brakes, gear going up. Okay, flaps it up. Fuel pumps can go off. Climb power 92% on the load. We'll start getting some of this rudder trim out. We'll knock our lights off. Just get ourselves back on our track. Nice clear skies today. This is what I was hoping for. Completely different to what it was like yesterday. Slightly dark and gloomy. Right, I'll get the autopilot on, let the aircraft do the work now. I think flight level change, yeah, we'll set it at about 98. Don't worry as well, anytime you see the screen freeze like that, I'm just grabbing a screenshot. Okay, got a right turn coming up next. I might be mistaken here, but that might be... I'm just putting two and two together. Is that the home of Bordeaux? French team? I don't know. Any sort of stadium I've seen in the area. Right, leveling off. 090. I'll just force on. I better go standard, hadn't I? There we go. Right, so again, yeah, we'll have a little, we'll just have a little mooch of that flight plan again. What I might do as well is, I may put a link in as well for anyone who wants to get their hands on it. Just again, potentially, just so you know where it is that I'm going to and from, where I'm going further down the line, and if anyone does want to intercept me and fly along, at least you'll know exactly what my intentions are. But yeah, this is where we started off yesterday, Liverpool. We went down to London City, and then we stopped off at Orly, just in Paris, and then on to Bordeaux, where we've just departed. As I say, my intentions today, ideally, is I want to be getting to Rome before the day's out, and we'll see how I feel, because again, I know this is quite a bit of commitment to get this done. It's early days, but at the same time, as much as I need to progress through this, with my goal being that of having it done before the next version of Microsoft Flight Simulator comes out, I also need to make sure I'm not going to burn myself out. But days like today, when I'm not in work, certainly it's going to be a goal to try and get 2 or 3 legs done a day. And then even on some of the days where I am in work, when I come home, providing the leg isn't, you know, one of the 400, 500 mile legs, it should be feasible to get one of those done as well. But I think if I can average about 7 legs a week, you know, that's averaging a leg a day then, isn't it? So it'll take us about, what, 4 months to get this finished. And of course, I could probably speed it up a little bit by just flying direct too, but I don't really want to be putting myself just on direct courses. So that's probably another thing to factor in, although I think Little Navmap was saying that the total distance was just over 35,000 nautical miles. That's a distance based on as the crow flies, so that's literally direct from one airport to the next. But this is also why I am tracking the flights through FS Hub as well. So just to give you an idea of FS Hub, have I still got my little nav map over here? Nope, there we go. FS Hub is on. Yeah, so as I say, we started off yesterday. Let's just make a comparison with this actually. So it says 227 was Liverpool to London City. Trying to see if I can. Oh, it's not giving me the distance again because I've completed them. So I'll tell you what. Let's have a little look. So I'll make a note of that. It's 2:45 for the leg we're on now, and we'll check and see later on what the distances that FS Hub's got us doing. But this is very similar to, you know, just like what Volanta does, but I prefer this just because of some of the little extras you get with it. But this was the Liverpool to London City yesterday, so again, you can see we've not done a direct to. Not a bad lands rate on that one as well. Negative 78, but more importantly, the G's were under, well, that was around 1G. But anyway, let's get that off the screen, eh? Let's look at what we've all come to see. Now, I'm just trying to decide here because I don't want to be doing the full transition. We're coming at Sierra Lima. Ugh, can't even say that. We're coming at Sierra Lima SLL. But I really don't see the need, especially with given the aircraft that we're in, flying that full approach. The way it takes us away from the airport, and that is by a fair few miles. I've done these approaches in the A320. So I'm thinking if we do this, we'll still come in at SLL, go to Bravo Lima 443, and we'll go on to 439. But then I'm thinking if we go from 439 and then just straight to Tebla below. Yeah, so literally 439 and then straight to Tebla. No, we'll have a little go, see if we can actually set this up, because I've never tried deleting things. So there's Tebla. So what did I say it was? 439, didn't I? No, it doesn't look like we've got an option there, does it? I wonder if there's a way to actually do that. Because I know, for instance, if you fly one of the airliners in the FMC, you can literally just select that that part of the sequence and either clear it or delete it or overwrite it. If anyone's watching this or watches this back, please do feel free to let me know as well. Again, just want to clarify, I'm not the most proficient user of the G1000. Just wondering, instead of having the approach in there, is it possible that once I've got to Utrecht I wonder if that's the way. So Utrecht, and then we'll put like SLL in. Yeah, I don't know. Pass. That's something for me to try and figure out another day. A few more clouds up ahead. What I'll probably end up doing when we get to BL 439, we'll just do a direct to that next waypoint that I was after. So I was just having a little mess around there. I actually had this checklist popped out. Oh, chicken lip. Sorry, mate. I was just looking at my other monitor. Hopefully you're still there and I've not missed you. How's it going, mate? Good morning to you. To be honest, I was looking at screenshots on the COWS Discord. Yeah, it's going good, mate. It's going good. I'm also as well just trying to create a... oh, sorry, buddy. Didn't realise he was there. I'm also trying to create a PDF for the checklist because I don't like using the in-sim one. Like, it's easy enough, it's laid out, everything's there. I'd just like to have something that I can either stick on the other monitor, or even something like what I've done with the 737 and the A320, have something printed off and laminated. But yeah, it's going good, mate. We are looking really, really good. Got some custom cameras set up. Nice, eh? But yeah, if you want to see the progress, mate, where I'm up to, yes, we're taking off from Bordeaux. Oh, that's gone white now. Sorry, gone yellow. So yeah, so yesterday's progress was parted from Liverpool. We went down to London City. We went to Orly in Paris. And we finished off with Bordeaux. So now I'm flying from Bordeaux to Barcelona. I think it's El Prat. Yeah, El Prat. And as you can see, this is where we are currently. So we will be coming past Toulouse. So I'd probably say, yeah, we're still not even halfway through the flight yet. And you'll have to forgive me because, look at that, I'm starting to make mistakes now. There we go. I had it set to capture me, my actual screen before, but I must have changed it. So yeah, Liverpool, London City, Paris, Bordeaux, that's where we went yesterday. And this is where we currently are. As I say, just approaching Toulouse. And we'll be landing at Barcelona. Coming in on runway 24 right, I do believe. But yeah, plane is absolutely awesome. I'm just trying to decide whether or not I'm going to do this next leg, which is, well, as the crow flies, 351 nautical miles. Or this is something that I'm going to be doing maybe on an evening stream. But yeah, everything's planned out already, mate. I'm hoping by the end of the day, this is my goal. I want to be in Rome today, and that way, you know, I can have a little look at the Colosseum and stuff. And you know, before I land, I'll do a little flyby around the city. And I think that's what I'll probably do with like any notable sort of areas or any areas of particular interest. But yeah, just so you can see the route. Going into Greece. We're going to be following down. I always forget what this island's called. But where is it that we're going here? Larnaca. Whatever that is. I can never remember the name of this island. It's not Greece, is it? There's Malta. I don't know. But yeah, going on to... it's the only bit we're going into Africa, I think. It's... Cairo. So again, when we get to Cairo, we'll have a little fly around, have a look at the pyramids and stuff. Then across Saudi, and then we're going on to the likes of Kuwait, Bahrain, Abu Dhabi, and then yeah, all the way across to India. But yeah, route is already planned, all in place. This is not something that I'm as I say, I'm not following, you know, just direct twos. I'm not going from one airport to the other. I'm setting up a flight plan between each route or each leg. So as you'll see on the aircraft's GPS, yeah, it's not a straight line, mate. We are doing it properly. So even though the route is saying on little nav maps it's 35,000 nautical miles, chances are it's going to probably stick another 10,000 on top of that, maybe. Who knows? Yeah, so it really is a big commitment from me. I'm probably leaving it so late in the sort of life cycle of flight sim. There's not really been an aircraft which has made me feel like I'd want to take something like this on, but honestly, I'm enjoying this so much, and that speaks volumes considering, you know, aircraft with a G1000. I'm not normally too keen with those ones. But yeah, the aircraft is absolutely stunning. Worth the price of entry, indeed. I believe there was one notable streamer who commented that, you know, for the price it should be a bit lower. But I also think that they made those comments due to the fact that there's no sort of quote eye candy, you know, things like chocks and, you know, covers and stuff like that. But, you know, we might see those things come because the developers didn't have any plans, for instance, to integrate a tablet into the aircraft. But what they've already done with the first update, and this isn't something which, you know, you maybe expect to see in the next, you know, couple of weeks, but they've actually now modelled an iPad with, you know, the Apple Pencil. So I think they are going to be looking to possibly make it so we've got a working tablet. But for me, mates, what was it, 28, 29 quid? Bargain. Flight model is brilliant. It's probably one of the best. You know, it just feels really, really nice, especially when, you know, you're coming into land. I've been loving doing the landings, takeoffs, the approaches. I've not really done a lot of hand flying with it for long periods of time, and especially on this trip. You know, I don't want to be sat here nursing the trim, but when I have been using it, it's been sublime. You know, probably one of the best, with the exception of the Comanche, which uses its own external run flight model. So yeah, brilliant. In terms of skins, so I've had a look at the paint kit, I've had a look at the texture files, and it's one that I've not worked on before. Just to give a bit more context to that, the likes of the ones with the Kodiak, the texture file for the 737, the H125 helicopter that I've done, they're set out in a more understandable way for me. If I could bring it up on screen now, I would, but I can't because I've deleted it. But yeah, it looks a bit complicated for me to understand which bits of the image serve which purpose. So if anyone wants to, I've said this in the COWS Discords, I'm open to you know, do a paid commission for it, unless I spend the time myself and do one. James, my apologies, mate, as well. Good morning to you. But yeah, honestly, this is brilliant. Did you end up grabbing it last night, mate, or are you still? Are you not in the circle of trust yet? But mate, it's fabulous. I absolutely love it. I mean, honestly, I could sit here all day and look at this. I mean, I did yesterday. But in terms of performance, you know, I'm sitting here at like an indicated, what, 150 knots. Which is putting out, I think that's around, what, 170 maybe at this altitude? Need to dust off your gear first, mate. James, yeah, you got it. Nice. But yeah, the good thing as well, oh, and I forgot to mention as well, with the update, and this isn't a COWS thing, this is if you've got the update to the working title G1000, which this uses, you can actually, if you do any flight plans now on SimBrief, you can import them. So you'll see you've got flight plan, You got flight plan catalog. So these are all the flight plans that I've done on SimBrief up to now, and you can see where I've started off me world tour, which was from Liverpool to London City to Orly to Bordeaux, and now on to El Prat. And what you can do now, if you want to load, so if I'm on the ground now and I want to load in one of my SimBrief flight plans, just highlight which one you want, click activate, boom, done. And it'll come in. So I haven't had to sit there and type all this in. The only thing you've got to do is load the approach in, which is just selecting from a list, which is fine. But charts as well, fully supports your Navigraph charts. So if you've got your Navigraph subscription, boom, it's there. So I've already got my layout for my airport. So it knows where I'm going. I know, do you know what? Chicken Lips, he does that, doesn't he? He starts going, Chicken Lips should start streaming. James, so should you. Mate, you could have, do you know what, with all the gear you've got, well, I was gonna say about the time, but do you know, with all the gear you've got, like with your crystal and your DOF bloody motion flipping rig, you know, you could have a camera just on you, sat in that motion rig, with that screen in front of you, and people would watch. So don't have like any fear of no idea in terms of, you know, doing things properly. It's all about just having fun, mate. There's say Chicken Lips knows. There's obviously there's the purists when it comes to the likes of, you know, and I'm talking just in the case of flight sim. If you're using it doing a flight, there's a lot of people who, you know, are quick to be judgmental and point the finger and go, you're not doing this and you're not doing that. Even though I've loaded the flight plan in today and I'm going from A to B via C, D, E and F and not going straight there, I'm still not doing everything properly. Yeah, I'd love that, mate. You know what? A race on a Assetto Corsa, James in his motion rig, and Horber Paul comes in from behind and absolutely smacks him into the barriers and watch him get jumped and thrown around. I'd watch that. I'd be saving the clips as well. But yeah, no, honestly, do you know what? I really don't think I've gone on about an aircraft that much. And it's not to say, you know, that it's better than the Kodiak or, you know, it's better than, you know, there's a lot more work that's gone into the likes of the Phoenix or something. I don't know what it is, but I actually feel, even though I'm doing nothing now, I feel connected and engaged to it. I just feel so immersed. And I think one of that is just, well, just what James had just said then. It's the view. I've got absolutely no problem sitting here and just watch the world pass by me. And this is, again, one of the reasons why, you know, a few days back I decided, you know, have I got it in me to do a world tour? Is this the plane which is actually going to give me that motivation? And, you know, up to now, it's still a yes. You know, I'm 4 legs. This is my 4th leg in like 2 days. And I'm loving it. You know, I'm still getting to mess around with like SimBrief and putting my flight plans in and then doing all my manual landings, getting set up and everything. Love it. And all the streams that I do on here as well are getting saved onto the YouTube channel, just so obviously content's going up there. I was thinking of putting time in and editing them just to condense them, but I don't know again how much time I've got, and so I'm just sticking the whole VODs up on there. ATC is disabled, mate. Yeah, there's one thing which I absolutely dislike, and that is the default ATC. Now, obviously, in the time that I'm doing this event, well, not event so to say, but this challenge that I've put forth in front of myself. If the likes of Beyond ATC comes out whilst I'm doing this, I will start using it, no problem. I have been looking at this other AI one, which has been released. Well, I think it's still in beta, but currently that's only working in the US. So if Beyond ATC isn't out by the time I get to the US, I might subscribe to this other one, because you can do it on a monthly basis, but it is expensive. It works out, I think, around $29 a month. But there's no harm giving it a try for a month, you know. But again, that will only possibly come to fruition if the likes of Beyond ATC isn't out by the time I've hit the US. Oh mate, yeah, have a look on YouTube, Beyond ATC. The developers have done loads of flights. I imagine it would have been out by now, but what they've done is, if you're aware of LTL, which is like the traffic injector, they've actually teamed up with the developer of that program, because what they want to try and do is inject traffic as well. So both of them have teamed up, so they're having to like rewrite a load of stuff. But all the videos of Beyond ATC look incredible. And although I've normally got a lot of skepticism with regards to ACC programs, because I've used, you know, one or two in the past, which hasn't been you know, a really positive experience. It looks absolutely incredible, and the fact that they're doing, you know, they're putting up full flights on the YouTube channel, showing you what it's capable of, and it's all, you know, voice recognition. You know, you talk to it, and if you're not too familiar with like the lingo, it can also give you things to say, like how you should respond to the ATC. So you know, it looks like they're setting it up for both pros, you know, probably people who fly for real, but also people who are wanting to get into the whole, you know, flying with ATC proficiently. It's not just pretty. Hey. Chicken lips, no worries. You take it easy, mate. Thanks for popping in anyway. I do appreciate it. And yeah, if I don't see you later, mate, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. He's not even staying for the best part, James. He's going to miss the landing. I'm joking. Oh, have you got another soft day play as well? No, I'm not landing now, mate. I think I've still got a few miles. Scooby, how's it going, mate? No, I'll show you how far off I am before you head out. So I've got 18 miles plus another 16. Oh yeah, I've got plenty of miles to go yet, mate. So there's where I am. I'm probably around halfway through the flight. So I've still got quite a bit to go, so no. If you need to go, mate, you need to go, don't worry. Scooby, yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. Just continuing with this absolutely monstrous task that I've decided to give myself. But I'm just loving the chill in this. We are off to Barcelona. I see you've been doing a few more airliner flights as well. God, I'm going to lose a lot of time to this. And it's great. You know what? I should probably just reconnect flow, shouldn't I? Since I'm back on Switch. ATC bot unavailable. No, it's not working. Yeah, I wonder why that's not connecting. Looks like we got some terrain up ahead as well. I just need to double check. Potentially. We're not actually too far away now. Foxy, good morning, mate. How's the whole Microsoft Flight Sim status this morning? Daku! Aloha to you too. I'm very well, thank you very much. How's it going? Oh, that's very nice, thank you. We are yeah, just on our way to Barcelona. We departed from Bordeaux, so we're going from France to Spain, so right on the coast. And for anyone who has not paid too much attention to the title of the stream, this is my attempt of doing a full navigation around the world. Two rules. One, I've got to do it all in this little tiny aircraft. And two, it needs to be completed before Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 comes out. Do you want it? Would you like to see the route? Foxy, yeah, I'm good, mate. I'll show you the route. Oh, it's daunting. Brace yourself. There we go. So, this is where we departed from yesterday. We went down to London City, went to Orly in Paris, Bordeaux, we finished there, and this morning we've departed from Bordeaux and we're on our way to Barcelona. I don't know whether I'm going to start the next leg immediately when I land, or if it's going to be a case of I just have a bit of a comfort break for an hour or so. But yeah, my plan is I want to get to Rome by the end of the day. So either way, Barcelona to Genoa will be getting completed, and also Rome. But yeah, so that's how much we've done. Just that little line there down to Barcelona. The map itself, the route that we're doing is this. So we're going east. Do you know what? If Scooby heard you say that, he'd be laughing. Foxy, do you know what? I've not paid too much attention on updates with the 350. My sort of eyes have been set upon news of the 777 by PMDG. I think I could be a commentator. I don't think I talk clearly enough sometimes, and sometimes I mumble. Yeah, there we go. There's an example. I mumble my words. What a word to mumble on as well. Mumble. But no, I'll take that as a really lovely compliment. I've just got a few fears. So it's set my altitude to be 9,000 feet for my cruise, and I'm just worried that this terrain is getting a little too high for it. Nervous. Piece of jewelry. Oh, amazing. Do you know, I love it when it's Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville. I absolutely love that. I think what I'm going to have to do here, I'm really worried about that terrain ahead, so we're going to go up to 11,000, give ourselves a bit of clearance here. We're going to put our power up to 92%. To be honest, I love the banter between them, you know, because like ex-Liverpool player with an ex-Man United player. Love taking the, you know, the mickey out of one another. Yeah, we're going to climb. We're just going to give ourselves a little bit of clearance because I'm not comfortable at 9,000. I've just had a look on the little nav map and it recommended to be at least 10,000 over this stretch, so I don't know why Simbrief has given me this flight plan and said, it's okay, Paul, 9,000 feet, you're good. Clearly it's not. Well, I've got to have a little play with the approach as well. So the one that it's set me up for is quite a long-winded one. Oh, Foxy, a Ryanair 4 sector day or a Jet 2 ace run. What's that? You have to remind me what an ace run is. I'm not familiar with that. I know a 4 sector day. What's Taku, thank you. Do you know what? I've got a drink next to me. I shall have a sip of that now. Thank you very much. Oh, okay, is it? Oh, Lanzarote. Do you know what? Oh, do you know, I've not done any Jet 2 ops. I know that they are planning to come to Liverpool this year. They're doing some services out with John Lennon, so I might have to yeah, I might have to do a couple of them once services start IRL. I don't know what it is. I'm just drawn to Liverpool. Obviously it's where I'm from, but I just love operating in and out of John Lennon. Right, so we're at 11,000 feet. Is this enough clearance? I mean, this little terrain map is indicating, so I'm not seeing any yellow. And more importantly, any red. Yeah, I like it. I mean, fair enough, I might be a little biased, but I just love the simplicity of it. You know, one runway. Nice simple taxiway, just runs parallel. And then with a couple of aprons just branching off that taxiway. There's no go rounds here and go round the back of this building. Yeah, exactly, that's it. Straightforward, we like it simple. So So it shouldn't be too long now until we actually start seeing the coast. I think once we get over this terrain, we should be able to make out. I'll just zoom out, yeah, because we're not too far away now. But yeah, I go. I'd probably be tempted as well. I was just, to be honest, I was trying my best to get to Barcelona last night. I could have sat here and done this flight, but then someone told me the new episode of the Grand Tour was out on Amazon, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to go and watch that. "19 minutes from Dublin." Yeah, I'd done a couple of runs across the Dublin and back. Oh, which this thing in the corner here? Yeah, so it's meant to be this chat overlay. And this thing is just like a positioning thing for it, so you can basically move the box around. That's all that is. But I've started using this Twitch stuff from Flow. But even like the ATC bot, it says it's connected. I've put a new token in. Or maybe it's that's why. Maybe if I do that. Oh, is that showing for you, is it? It's not showing for me. The white bar at the top, that is genuinely not showing on my OBS. No, the fact that you've said like the white bar at the top. Can you actually see the white bar? Because I can't even see the white bar. Let me bring up my stream on Twitch. Because I don't know why. Gotta make sure I mute so I don't bloody see this myself. Or did you see me with it on yesterday? To be honest, I couldn't get it transferred in the data. I've just had a look on my Twitch channel. And it's not showing up there. I tried getting it to load on this morning and it just would not show. So I disabled it. Let me see if this works yet. Ah, there we go, fixed it. There we go. I forgot to change one thing. But yeah, so other commands you can use in the chat: exclamation flight, speed, I think altitude, heading, server, or just exclamation flight, and that'll give you all that data which is just being posted. I'm just wondering if this Twitch thing will work now as well. If someone can post any comments in the chat, and we'll see if it works, eh? Ah, cool. Yeah, it's working. Brilliant. Foxy, no worries, mate. Yeah. Yeah, grab your food and the gym before the footy. That reminds me, actually. I think I need to double check and see the fixture list today. I know Liverpool are playing Brentford. But were we the early kickoff? Can't remember if we're the early kickoff. Yeah, 12:30 kickoff. City Chelsea 5:30. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, some good games today then, mate. Well, enjoy your food, enjoy the gym, and yeah, more importantly, hopefully have a good day of watching the footy. I think what I'll do is just get it up on my other screen and still get these flights done. But yeah, thanks for popping in. Appreciate it, man. And I think we'll go back out on the wing. Which one was it? Was it number 3? No, it wasn't 3. Was it 4? It was 4. Right, so not far to go at all now. So we get to our first destination of the day. So as I say, we're not going to be... Well, I'm going to try and make it so we're not doing the whole of this approach. So I want to go BL443, BL439. And then I want to go straight from there, from 439 to Tebler. That is the plan. So we've got our frequency into the navigation 109.5. Glide slope, I believe, is 2,300. Is it? Yep, 2,300. And a course of 244. So we'll set the course up. Alright, so that's looking good. What is our QNH as well? Do you know what? We'll just do that. QNH 1028. So we've got about a 350, 360 foot altitude deviation. I think there's an annunciation as well for vertical trap. Yeah, so Cossack we need to be 9,000. So BL 439 we need to be at. No, I'll tell you what, if I'm going to be taking a few of these out, I might need to get lower, mightn't I? So we'll start our descent now anyway. We're going to go down to 5,000. What was it recommending? 700. What is the airport elevation here? Ah, 14 feet, so okay, sea level. Transition altitude here is don't tell me set by ATC. I want to actually see what you are. 6,000 feet. Yeah, so I'm just trying to work out in my head what the schedule is going to look like today. I think what I will do is when we get to Barcelona and we shut down, that'll conclude the stream for this morning. I'll go and have a bit of a break, sort the dog out, have some food because not really eaten yet, make a fresh coffee, and I'm just going to work off some little things for the stream deck. I want to try and just get some camera buttons configured. You'll see that the stream deck pack that I'm using at the moment, it's just a little profile that I've set up. So everything's tied into Flight Sim, so it's linked to you know, the in-sim events, so they're all functional. They'll only display that they're on when that's actually true in the simulator. But I think what I'll do is I'll remove that horizontal indicator, and I'll put a little folder button there for, or in fact I might even do it with the push to talk for the VATSIM and just stick that on my other stream deck. But yeah, I need to have a little folder button just to access some of my camera views that I've set up. Just to streamline it for future legs in this tour, I think. There's 6,000 feet, so we'll go back up to about 75% on the load. And then that way, I won't have to remember things like, you know, which button does what in here. And then also going on to the custom views that I've done. As you see, I set up a couple on yesterday's stream, so we've got a lovely one, which that might be nice when we're a bit further away from the ground below. But we've also got an unobstructed forward-facing view as well. And did I stick another one on? I can't remember. No, I didn't. Oh no, I did. I've done that one. So 8 was forwards, and that one was just sat below. That was our landing gear shot. So yeah, it'd be pretty handy for me to have them laid out on the stream deck. Yes, we've pretty much made it here now. The airport is just directly ahead of us. And you can see just on the flight plan screen on the MFD, we're going to have a left turn coming up, followed by a right, but then it wants to take us on another left turn, taking us away from the airport, just to give us a lovely long approach. You know, onto finally onto runway heading. I'm not going to use that. As I say, we're going to try and do a direct to, I think it was Tebra. Should be an opportunity for some shots here as well. What's that spike there? Is that like a cathedral or something, or is that further into the city? I know Barcelona's got A lovely cathedral, hasn't it? $6,000 was as well was our transition altitude, so we'll change our barrow. The 1028. What I need to know is, are we going to have enough time after 439 to get down to Tebler? So I need to be at 2,300 at FF24. Right. We're dropping at 1,000 feet a minute. It should be okay. Right, so if we go direct to Tebler. Oops, that's just me knocking the levers. Okay, so we've got nothing around us really in terms of traffic. Doesn't look like we're going to be bothered here. Just do our little check. Altimeter set, parking brakes off, fuel selectors on, fuel pumps go on. Lights are on. Okay, we're on the localizer, so we'll hit approach. I don't like all this spiky stuff. Check our speeds, we're below 133, so we're going first stage of flaps. Okay, we've got full flaps. Got a little bit of wind coming in from the right. And I think we'll vacate to the right. Okay, piece of it off. Flaps are up. Fuel pumps off. Lights as required. I think what we'll do as well is just go over towards those hangars just on the right. Right, parking brake is set. Just let the engine cool down. I think while we're waiting for that, so a little bit of a flight summary for that one. Landed rate 115 feet per minute, 0.95 Gs. Flight time just under 2 hours, hour 57 minutes. Flown a distance of 320 nautical miles. So considering, I think it was what, 245. So we've done like another 75 miles on top. So it just gives you an idea roughly how many more sort of miles we're doing compared to just flying in a straight line. So ultimately, you know, it's taken us a considerable amount longer, but I feel this is the correct way to do it. As I say, instead of just going in a straight line like the birds. But we're here, Bordeaux to Barcelona. As I say, the next leg that we're going to be doing is going all the way across the coast to Genoa. And then on to Rome. But yeah, happy with that flight. That was quite nice. Engine has cooled down, so we'll switch the avionics master off. And anything else which takes electricity from us, so we'll go with our strobes can go off. See, taxi light, keep the position lights on for a moment. Oh no, that's saying keep the strobe on. Engine masters. I'm sure, do we put them to the on position? Then we'll do our engine masters. Strobe light can go off. Electrical master off. And that is us at Barcelona El Prat. So I'll pop another picture up in the COWS Discord for that. And there's the first leg done for the day. So hopefully 2 more of these to get finished. But yeah, just what an absolutely awesome little aircraft. This is, really enjoying it. Absolutely incredible. ATC bot's going off, it said as well. It's going offline now. It says hi again. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm going to take a little bit of a comfort break. It's 11 AM here in the UK now. Looking probably to get started some point this afternoon. Could even be as soon as 1 PM. I don't know. We'll have to see what's happening with the Liverpool game. If it's feasible that I can have it on the other monitor, I will do, but we'll see. But yeah, route's looking good now. That's 4 legs complete. Yeah, absolutely maze up. In fact, we'll just have a quick look at that just to, before we get off, see exactly where it is we are, see where we've gone up to. So we'll get this on screen now. So again, yeah, Liverpool, London City, Orly, Bordeaux, and here we are now. We're on the coast of the Mediterranean. Absolutely brilliant and made up. I'll see as well while I'm offline just how much of a deviation we get from this naturally straight line to Genoa. Hopefully it won't be too much, because this one's a 351 nautical mile flight in a straight line, so could be potentially looking at over 400 nautical miles on this one, like even 450. We'll see. As I say, hopefully it's not too much of a deviation. But yeah, if you've been popping in and out of the stream this morning, thank you very much for popping in. And if you're watching this back on either the VOD on Twitch or when it gets put onto YouTube, appreciate you having a little look. But yeah, take it easy, and I'll see you on the next leg.